Does sequence matter? Well, often that's a question when it comes to content, and I'm going to give you, some obvious things. If you have a pair of shoes that you're going to put on, and it requires it to be laced, and you're going to wear socks, is there an order that you want to put those shoes on? Well, of course, you're going to put your socks on, then your shoes, then you're going to lace it up, or you're going to tie them up and you're going to put them on. If you put the shoe on first, then the sock, of course, you're going to get a different outcome. And it reminds me of when my wife, who is a phenomenal chef, and she and a friend took the same ingredients, shuffled the ingredients, put them together in a different order. And then when they made them, even though the ingredients were exactly the same, the outcome was totally different. And the same thing can happen when you're using content to try to attract your ideal customer. Let me give you an example. If you're using an awareness piece of content, like someone's not even sure who you are, they have a problem, they're not sure exactly how to fix it, and you offer an awareness. Let's as an example. Let's say, for instance, you don't know why your air conditioning is blowing warm air. So you type in, why is my air conditioning blowing warm air? And you offer a solution for that, but you immediately go to a hard sell. You want their name and email address, and you ask for a sale. And as soon as they get offline, immediately your salespeople from the office call them. That could be a little out of order, because it's like walking into that proverbial bar scene and asking the first person you sit down next to if you want to get married. It may be a little out of order. So whenever you're putting content together, think about that journey and the stages of awareness that you need to be aware of, and meet that customer where they are. And think about, if you were in their shoes, what would be the next natural thing to happen? It may not be that you're going to immediately ask for the sale. It may be you're going to invite them to something, another piece of content you had. As an example, yesterday I had a live show about connecting the pieces of content and how that works. So this really ties into that. You may want to check that out on our channel. It's probably somewhere on this page, whether you're on Facebook or you're on LinkedIn or you're on YouTube. So before you start making content, think about, where are you entering that customer journey? Is it something that, hey, the customer doesn't even know? As an example, maybe that customer, if you're a plumbing company, they don't even know what a warm floor feel, when they step on their tile and there's some warmness in one particular area of their tile. What does that mean? Well, they have no idea that may be a leaking water line under their slab, and they should have that taken a look at. Or it could be someone, if you're a plumber, as an example, when you flush your toilet and you get water coming out along the base, it's not dripping out from the toilet. It's not from the football valve behind. It has nothing to do with that. It may be that the ring around, that little wax ring between the toilet and the floor, needs to be replaced. It's gotten old. It's dried out. It could be all kinds of things. So think about where you're going to meet them. You may want to let them know this could be what's causing it, because they don't even know. Hey, do you ever have a situation where you're walking across the floor and you notice that one tile on your floor, or one section of your tile, seems to be a little warmer, or it could be colder depending on the time of year? Or is it a hot line, a water line, or is it a cold water line that is leaking? What that means. And then you might want to, in your piece of content, whether it's a video like this, or it's an article or a podcast, you want to kind of let them know that is the problem that's going on. And if they want to find a solution, you have some suggestions. And now you lead them to the next piece of content. So very quickly today, I just wanted to share with you a couple of things. One is, does sequencing matter with your message? Absolutely. Absolutely. If you skip steps, you might be able to skip one step, but don't go from think about if you're trying to go up these stairs, how many steps can you jump over before you miss a step and ow, you scrape up your shin? Well, that's going to happen if you decide to go from these people don't even know they had a problem to I'm trying to sell them on my product. That may get some hurt shins and it may take you out of the running. So keep that in mind. All right, that's all I have for today. I'd love to hear your thoughts on that and your thoughts and say, hey, I hadn't thought about that. I need to meet my customer where they are, consider what the next step is in their customer journey, and how can I move them along? Because now here's a little takeaway. You might want to write this down. If you meet them where they are and you give them only the answers they're looking for, and then a next step, a little, hey, if you want to know more, I did put together this little guide about what this means, and it's the next natural step. What happens is you're starting to build what? Know, like, and trust. You're starting to build rapport with that person that found you when they search for, I have a problem. I don't even know what it is. Right? I'm dealing with one of those things right now. My wife knocked on the door the other day and she says, hey, she says, all of a sudden, a piece of our tile from our roof fell down on one of our cushions on our couch on the outside. I'm like, the heck is that? Why did that happen? I have no idea. So what am I going to do? I'm probably going to look it up online and say, hey, can I fix that tile based on where I'm at? Or is it going to require me to replace it? I'm going to do some research. And if somebody out there who's roofing, or maybe they're a handyman, if they have content out there, they may get my attention and walk me through the customer journey. I'll be interested to see what happens. I'll report back on that. All right. Have a great day. My name is Jeff Harrison with SwingPoint Media. If you like this, please leave a thumbs up and comment and let me know your thoughts on that. And let me know, are you creating content? And if not, why not? There's a saying that says, the best time to plant a tree if you want shade in your yard was 20 years ago. The second best time is today. Well, the same can be said about content. The best time to create content was when you first started your business. The second best time is right now. Have a great day. My name is Jeff Harris, SwingPoint Media.